YouTube? What's going on? It's Blake with BlakesGameRoom back again. This is going to be the PS3 collection. So, I got a good, I'd say probably 40-50 games or so here. So let's get right into it and see what we got. I'm going to start off with the games with no cases. These are just going to be disc only, and I got them here in a CD book right here. And I think I got like 2 or 3. Yeah, I think we get 3 in there. So let's take a look at these. First game we've got in there is Batman Arkham City. Great game, great game. One of my favorite games this year, most definitely. Probably one of my favorite games of the generation, or at least in the past couple years. We've got Madden 10, and we got Red Dead Redemption. So, I haven't got to play Madden 10 yet. It is my newest sports game. That one was free, and Red Dead Redemption is a great game. If you haven't played it, definitely go pick that one up. Any regular person should play that game, especially if you're a fan of Red Dead Revolver or Grand Theft Auto at all. Now, these aren't in any order, so bear with me here. We got the God of War collection. This is God of War 1 and 2. Great remakes of the games, and I believe it also has the inlay, but you can't see because of the red case. That's the only downfall to these red cases, guys. Other than that, in my opinion, I think they look beautiful. I know I'm going to get some flack for that because about everybody else on YouTube hates them. So, but personally, I like the red. So, you're going to see a lot of them here because of the cheap prices I get them for. Next up, we got a game I'm really wanting to get into. I haven't got around to playing it yet, only because I've gotten so many other games that have come before it, and that's Final Fantasy 13. This one is complete as well, and the reason I picked it up on the PS3 was just the fact that it's a single disc game, and it's Final Fantasy, and I don't think any Final Fantasy game deserves to be on anything but a Sony console, or Nintendo. So. Xbox 360 just wasn't feeling Final Fantasy enough for me. The next game I got here is Brink. It's published by Bethesda. It's your classic Unreal Tournament, Team Fortress kind of game. It's okay. You can pick it up for under $12. Definitely pick it up. At least play through the campaign mode. It's a good little, break from Call of Duty and all the other games that are out there, the other first-person shooters. Here we got Silent Hill Homecoming. This one's complete. Haven't got around to playing it. I believe this is the only Silent Hill game I own. But definitely looks creepy, and I'm usually not into creepy games, but I'm going to have to give that one a shot. Here is Singstar for the PS3. It's an alright game. I prefer Guitar Hero. Or Rock Band's mic better, but I mean, it's not a horrible game, and this one is complete. I think I got it for like $10 with the mic. Here's one of my favorite games on the system. That's Lord of the Rings: War in the North. I'll probably have a review coming on this one here in a little while. I just got my Game Informer in the mail today, and I'm disappointed at what they said about it. I don't know if they played it the 360 version or what. They said this game was glitchy. I haven't had one glitch with it. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I didn't have any glitches with this game. So we got a game that I played at my school but haven't played at home yet, but that's Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. That one's complete. I love playing as Batman. He's a nice character, and I love playing as Sub-Zero as well. So Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. The only bad thing is there's no blood in that game, but oh well. I haven't got around to this one yet, and that is Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Haven't got around to that one yet. But Sweet Disasters, she plays. I know she's played, I believe, this one and number 2, and she really enjoyed them. So I think they're probably pretty good things into the Naruto franchise. I played 2009, haven't got around to 2010 yet, but I got a UFC Undisputed 2010. Well, I have played a little bit. I played the exhibition or whatever. And I personally like 09 better, but for $7 for a brand new game, pretty much, I wasn't passing that one up. Now it's complete as well. We got Killzone 3. Haven't played this yet, only because I'm almost done with Killzone 2. Almost. This one's complete. I got, as you can see there, I got the collector's edition, and then over here's the helmet, the Hellgas helmet. So I heard this game's awesome, but like I said, I'm playing through Killzone 2 right now, so I'll definitely be checking that one out here in the future. Here's my favorite Call of Duty game, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This one is complete. This is the best Call of Duty game ever made, in my opinion, besides the first game. And if you haven't played this game, go get on it. It's great. Next up here, we got Cabela's Dangerous Hunts 2011. Awesome game. You can headshot bears. You get to fight all kinds of forest animals and whatnot, and you get to use the big orange gun to shoot them with. It's pretty cool because you can use them with plasma TVs because they come with a sensor bar, and so you don't have to have the old CRT televisions to play it. Next up here we got Ironman. This one is disc only. Haven't got around to playing it yet. Heard it wasn't that good. I think it was like $4 or something. This is my dad's game. I never played it. I really wasn't interested in it. But when we had the PS3 in the living room, he bought this because he was a big fan. And that's Lost Via Domus. And that one is complete. I think it's more like a puzzly game or whatnot, from what I saw him play of it. I never played it. Probably never will. Wasn't a huge fan of Lost. NBA 07. Disc only. GameStop case, but it was $2.99. One of my favorite games of all time right here, and that's Oblivion, Elder Scrolls 4. This is the 5th anniversary edition. You can still get this right now from Amazon.com for $29.99. This one is complete. It is a greatest hits version, so if you are trying to have like a full non-greatest hits collection, don't pick it up. But if you don't have it, definitely get this version because it's the Game of the Year edition and it's a nice steelbook. Actually, it's a very nice steelbook, let me put it that way. And no, you don't have to play this to play Skyrim. But if I were to recommend you, if you weren't sure about paying the $60 for Skyrim, go out and see if you can find Morrowind on the original Xbox and give that a go. I personally liked it better than Oblivion. But if you want the updated graphics, definitely go try Oblivion before you play Skyrim. That'll give you the feel of the game. Next up, we got Batman Arkham Asylum. This is the game that started the Batman video game craze. This one is complete. This was my first game I got for the PS3 because it came with my PS3, and I thought it was a great game. I mean, there's nothing really bad you can say about this one or the other one. Rocksteady just really outdid themselves on that one. A game I'm really looking forward to play here. That's because I wanted this ever since it came out. And that's Blazing Angels, Squadron of World War II. That one's complete. A game I didn't really get into, but I bought it for co-op reasons, and me and my buddy just haven't got around to playing it yet, and that is Borderlands. I know Meeting Flipper, one of my co-hosts on the podcast, he loves the game. He's beat it like 50 times and put 50 days into it or something. And so it's a good game, but I bought it for multiplayer reasons. I'd rather play another single-player RPG than play that, only because of the graphical style. I wasn't a big fan of it. But for a multiplayer game, it is pretty fun. Next up here we got Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. I'm trying to get through this. I think I'm about halfway through, maybe a little over halfway. Great game. This is why it got 2007 Game of the Year from IGN. That's a pretty good award because IGN is a pretty harsh review site. So definitely, if you haven't, I mean, that game, you can get the dual pack now for like $30 which comes with that one and number 2. Definitely go get that if you haven't tried the series out yet, because Uncharted is, I would say it's kind of like a Tomb Raider-esque game, but a lot better in my opinion. Next up we got Major League Baseball 2K7. That one's complete. It's a great game. One of my more favorite baseball games. It's not the greatest one. I also like 2K8 or 2K9. I think I have 2K8 maybe. I don't know. We'll see if we get to it here in the stack. But I think it was either 2K8 or 2K9 I thought was a little bit better than this one. But, I mean, you can probably get that for $2 now. It's a great baseball game for that. Next up, we've got Medal of Honor Limited Edition. Great game. When I got this Black Friday last year. First of all, it's pretty cool because it does come with the original Medal of Honor with updated HD graphics, which is pretty cool. I'm a huge Medal of Honor fan. My favorite military franchise. Medal of Honor European Assault for the PS2. I prefer it on the Xbox, and I think it's also on the GameCube. If you haven't played that game, definitely go check that out. That is so much better than Halo multiplayer, in my opinion. It was awesome. So if you haven't checked that game out, go check that out. But back to this Medal of Honor. This one takes place kind of like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare's over in Afghanistan and all. Great graphics, great gunplay. Just a great game. You can get this for like $20 now. Definitely go get it. There's still about 1,000 to 3,000 people that play this game online, and the online's fun. The campaign's good. There's not really much you can complain about there. Let's get on to the second stack. Halfway through now. Well, yeah, you can see all the titles there. Let's just move that out of view. Okay. We got God of War 3. Haven't got around to playing this one yet. The only reason I got it is because I found it brand new for $15, and that's very cheap for a black label copy. It's hard to get a black label of this anymore, because most of them have gone all greatest hits. But yeah, $15 for this game. I did play the demo. Amazing. So if the game's anything like the demo, which we know it's going to be better than the demo, awesome. It really, if you haven't played, if you can't find the God of War collection, just go play it because it's a good game regardless. From what I've heard about it, so God of War 3. It's a PlayStation 3 must-have. Here's Killzone 2. Like I said, I'm playing through it right now. It's a really fun game. Can be hard at times, but I think that's because I'm playing it on hard mode, or whatever they call their hard mode. Yeah, I mean, there's not much I can say bad about it. It improves on everything from the PS2 Killzone, and adds so much more features. And I heard Killzone 3 is even better. So if you're looking for a good, cheap game to go get, Killzone 2, it's definitely a good shooter. There's still some online activity on it as well. Here we got Artanelico Koga. It's a neat little JRPG. Some great graphics. Really weird story, though. Yeah, it's different. It really threw me off. Apparently, these are like vocal people, and a lot of their attacks and all come through sound and whatnot, and it's really weird, and it uses some crazy music. But so far, what I played of it, it's okay. A little disappointed I spent $60 on it, but that's because I did get the limited edition, and it is a hard-to-find game now. So this is one of my first really big PS3 titles that I got into, and that was Resistance Fall of Man. It does look a little dated with today's standards. But I think you can get this game for like $7, $8 from GameStop, and I think I got mine for like $13. Well, probably a year and a half ago, and it's a good game. I mean, I beat it. I haven't played any more of the Resistance games after this one. I played a little bit of the PSP demo, but from what this one is great. And I know the other ones have improved much better graphically, and the gunplay as well, I've heard. Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. Haven't got to this yet because I haven't beat number 1. But I need to use that code before it expires. But I got it for $20, and it's the Game of the Year edition, so it comes with all the extra stuff. Yeah, it's Uncharted, like I said earlier. It's a really good game. A really good game here we got is Prototype. I have one of the figures, the main figure here on the game. I have his figure, and it's a cool game. It's more like a hack and slash, but I really enjoyed the time I played it. I didn't beat it. I might have to go back here and beat it, but from what I did play of it, I really enjoyed it, and that's Prototype. You can also get it on the 360. That's not an exclusive. We got NCAA 08 football. That one's complete, but it's in a stupid black case. Here's a game I haven't played yet, but I got it for $10 last Black Friday. The only reason I haven't played it is because I'm not a huge Metal Gear fan, but I wanted this one for my collection. And that is Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. And, you know, there's been a lot of Metal Gear Solid games come out. I'm just not a big fan of the stealth games, but I heard this was a PS3 must-have. Haven't got around to it yet, but we'll definitely be looking into it here once I get caught up on some other games, and that's coming up fast. So we got Madden 08. Madden 08 was pretty good. It wasn't too bad. Resistance 2. Haven't got around to playing this one yet, but I did get it for $10. I got it like half off. Haven't got around to this one either, and a lot of these PS3 games I haven't got around to because I've ignored the system. Because way back when my internet on it was down, I didn't know it was only going to take a 2-minute procedure to fix the hard disk on it. It was like a hard disk update driver kind of thing, and I did that, and I've loved it ever since. But this is the Prince of Persia, The Warrior Within. If it's anything like the old Prince of Persia games, it'll be a good game. Singstar Volume 2, complete. It's a singing game. It was okay. Like I said, I preferred the Rock Band ones and all better. Here we got Dark Sector, and that one's game disc only. Another game I really want to get into that I paid $25 for brand new and haven't got into it yet is LA Noire. I've heard great things about this game, and it's made by Rockstar, same people that made Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and I heard it's great. However, I heard the team just, I believe it was this team, just split up because Rockstar was making them angry. So I don't think we're going to see another LA Noire, so I'm definitely going to have to give this one a go. We got Mobile Suit Gundam Crossfire. Cool little Gundam game. It's like $5 now. It's worth $5. I mean, it's not a great game by any means, but you know, to sit down and play, you know, some robots fighting each other and Gundams, if you're into the Gundam series, it's definitely worth $5. You can find it for now. Here's a really fun game that I enjoyed. That is Socom Confrontation. This one is disc only, but it's got the thing there. So, GameStop generic case, but it's a good game. I really did enjoy this game. It is online only. There's no campaign to it like the Fireteam Bravo series. But, I mean, if you have a PS3, it's free online. It's like a $5 game now. Great customization on it. Definitely go check that one out. This was a pretty bad game. Time Shift. This was a pretty bad game. I did not enjoy this game at all. However, it does have some cool art inlay. But it's a bad shooter. You can find it for like $2. Give it a try, but other than that, it wasn't very good. Viking Battle for Asgard. That one is complete except for the cover art. Once again, if you can find this game for like $2, pick it up. Otherwise, don't waste your time on it. It sucks. Now let's see. We got about 5 games left here. Got a great racer, and that's Motorstorm. This is a Sony exclusive. It's made by Sony. That's why it's so good. I think you can get this game for like $5 now or whatever from GameStop. Definitely go get it. It was bundled. This is the not for resale. This was bundled with a lot of systems. That's how popular it got. But yeah, Motorstorm. Definitely go give that racing game a check. I haven't got this one, but this one was free. And that is MLB Front Office Manager. I really can't imagine how fun this game would be, because I don't think you actually get to play the baseball game. But like I said, it was free because this was the only other game they had in the bin. And for the buy 2 get 1 or whatever Blockbuster was doing, so I kind of had to get that one. WWE Raw vs. SmackDown, or SmackDown vs. Raw, whatever you want to call it, featuring ECW 2009. Good wrestling game. I didn't like it as well as 08, but the newer ones are actually a lot better. But I think you can get this game for around 10-ish, I want to say, because 07's like 5-ish. So I'm going to say 10-ish on that one. We got Virtua Fighter 5. You can get this game around 5-ish, $5, $6. Great game. I bought this game for $6.99 back when I got it. I thought it was going to suck really bad. I popped it in. I was like, wow, this game is really, really good. I haven't played Virtua Fighter since number 2, and I was like, they have really, really stepped it up here. I don't know why this game went down in value so fast. I guess because there's no downloadable content or something. I don't know. They didn't put out a new one every year like Street Fighter, so I guess that's why there was no replayability to it or something. But I really enjoyed the game. For $5, you can't go wrong. And if you like fighters and you have a PS3, you definitely need to go get that. And I have black stuff on my hand, I just noticed. Right there. I hate my job. Anyway, the last game we got here is Atelier, or Atelier or something. People, Nostalgic Dan, if you watch this video, please tell me how to say this title, because it's one of my favorite series, and I don't know how to say it. So please tell me how to say this. I'm going to say Atelier Verona, the Alchemist of Ireland. Now I know in the new one, Totori, you actually get to play as Verona in the game, which I thought was pretty cool. I have this one, and Nostalgic Dan has Totori. I really enjoyed this game. It's a 3-part series. Like I said, they just came out with Totori. And I forget what the next one is. What is the name of the next one? Total mind blank. But it's a 3-part trilogy, and this one's the Alchemist of Ireland. The next one is the Totori was Adventurer of Ireland, and then there's going to be something else of Ireland. But I did get the premium edition of this, and this is a good game right here. Even if you can't find the premium edition, definitely go pick this up. If you want to give it a shot, you have a PS2, go get Atelier Iris 1, 2, or 3. Or if you can read Japanese, which I can't, and you happen to go get a Sega Saturn import or a PS1 import version, go give this one a try. This one's only like $5 or $10. That's Atelier Marie. So, yeah, so that's my Sony PS3 collection. I like to think I have a lot of good games in there. Some different titles. But definitely these are the titles I would buy if you had a PS3. I mean, yeah, I have most of my main shooters, mainstream games and stuff like that over on the Xbox. But, for LA Noire, for Red Dead Redemption, Brink, Final Fantasy, Elder Scrolls, and all of the Sony exclusives, PS3 is a great system. You can't go wrong with it. And if you're like me, and you really, really, really didn't like the system, because you fell in love with the Xbox controller and all that, right here, people. This is the Power A controller. And actually, I'm going to do a review on this pretty soon because of how well I've enjoyed it. As you can see here, we've got better triggers. Let me just show you a comparison here. Okay. So we got PS3 controller. Boom. I mean, not only is this one a little more lightweight, it's solid feeling. You don't have that plasticky feeling. It's got nice grips. But like I said, I'm going to leave this more to a review of this later. But you know, if you're afraid to go out and get the PS3, I think Radio Shack on Black Friday is going to have the 160 gig model with like 3 games or something for $200. Go buy it. It's a Blu-ray player. You can go on the internet. You can watch YouTube on it. You can do all sorts of other things that the Xbox can't do. And that's what I really enjoy about it. And this controller is what made me get into the PS3. Because now I can play without, I really don't like using this controller. There's some games I'll play with this controller, but otherwise, the layout on this one's so much better. And like I said, if you were like me and you didn't like this controller, go buy one of these and then play some of these games. Uncharted plays amazingly well with it. God of War, Virtua Fighter 5, they all play extremely well with this controller. And I mean, if a controller, or because you just can't go get a certain game on a system, like this one didn't get Automotive Excellent. This system doesn't have Gears. This one doesn't have Halo, Fable, But what this lacks in, huge big budget titles, it makes up for with Uncharted and God of War and all these other games. PlayStation 3 is a great system. Now, I might be sounding like a fanboy. I'm not. I love my 360. I just spent $400 on my new one. I mean, I love them both. But, with the PS3, I think it's just so much more solidly built to last longer. And I'm not talking about just the Red Ring of Death or anything. I'm talking about the catalog of games that it has on it. They're a lot longer games, in my opinion, than what you get on the 360. So, thanks, guys. I know this was a really, really long video, but I wanted to show you guys, and give y'all a little bit of in-depth at this collection. Thanks, guys, for choosing this video. This was the one I actually wanted y'all to choose, because I thought this was the one that I would have the most fun talking about, because it's the most played out of those 3 systems. Now, at some point down the road, we will do maybe one of those other system collections, maybe the Dreamcast, because I'm really getting back into it. But, so stay tuned for the next Viewer's Choice episode, if that's what you really enjoy. Let me know down in the comments below if there's any up-and-coming videos you guys want to see. Did you want to see one of these games reviewed? Like I said, I'm going to do a review of this coming up. And, if you do have a PS3 and you want to add me, all the information is below. So definitely go add me on PS3, Xbox, whatever. So until next time, guys, I got to say once again, thank y'all very much. I'm almost at 500. And once again, I can't believe that. You guys have made this all possible. And until next time, peace out, YouTube.